Hi, my name's Holly Hanley, and I'm going to show you how to paint my butterfly garden pole. So I've got these 4x4 cedar posts, and I bought these cute little solar light caps that fit right on top, and I just thought it would make a nice addition for the garden. So the first thing we're going to do is actually base coat the piece. I had a really hard time deciding on which color to go with because they all look so pretty. You can even use the natural wood if you like. I tried some yellow and some black. They all looked really nice, but in the end I went with Peacock Teal. It's actually one of my favorite colors. It's made by DecoArt, and they are such a wonderful company. They make all kinds of really cool colors and mediums. Okay, so we're going to take, I just usually use a styrofoam plate to put my paint on. Okay, so we're going to use a little bit of Peacock Teal, and we're also going to use some white. And if you have a large flat brush, that's what we're going to be using to slip slop the color on the background. Okay, so whenever you use those flat brushes, you're just going to rinse them out first in the water, and then tap off the excess. Just so that it doesn't thin your paint, we want the colors to stay nice and vibrant. Okay, so you're going to pick up a little bit of white and then a little bit of Peacock Teal, and you're just going to brush blend those on the piece, so just every which way, and that'll just give you a little bit of variation in the background, which looks really nice. Okay, so you're going to do all four sides the same. And then what I did was I added a little bit of that evergreen at the bottom, just because I've painted some leaves and I wanted them to have a little bit of background color behind them, so they didn't pop out quite so much. Okay, so you're just going to blend that in. You don't have to rinse your brush in between the colors. And then I added a little bit of olive green. So that was more in between the green and the blue, so I just sort of blended just a little bit in there. And again, you don't have to brush too much. It's nice to have a little bit of variation in that background, and we've got lots of stuff going on top, so you don't have to worry too much about what it looks like. Okay, so each side is done the same, and we're gonna flip that around. There we go. We're gonna paint that. Okay, and then you can even use a blow dryer to help dry it a little faster if you like. The next step is actually just to trace the pattern onto the wood piece. So first thing, your pattern usually comes on just regular white paper, so I trace it onto tracing paper, so just so I can see through the paper and I know exactly where it's going on the wood piece. Okay, and then you're going to use graphite paper, and it comes in white or gray. I'm using the white today, so it's a little bit more subtle. Okay, and you just slide that underneath. It goes shiny side down, and you use a stylus or a pencil to trace over the pattern lines.